So 5-day challenge, 2 of the days will be passive positions that help relieve your back pain. And 3 of the days will be active. What that means is on the active days, you're simply learning a tool to help yourself decompress your spine and get rid of back pain. On the days that you learn a passive therapy aid, that just means that when you apply what you've learned, you're not doing any work once you do it. So the first one you learn is how to improve the way you sit to decompress and relieve back pain. So whether it's in your car, on a long flight, at your office, at your desk, it doesn't matter. Once you implement what you learn, it will be helping you the entire time you're in the position. And the other one that I'm going to talk mostly about right now is a passive resting position where you're horizontal. So the unique thing about being horizontal is that you've now taken your spine out of gravity. And we all know that gravity is a compressive force that holds us on the planet. But that force is constantly acting on every single thing, including your spine, the vertebra, that's the bones, and then you have that disc in between the bones, and gravity is constantly trying to compress those discs. Well, the unique thing about your spine is at every junction, you have nerves exiting your spine that feed different parts of your body. So when there's too much compression in the system, that produces pain and discomfort. It can send numbness and tingling down an arm, a leg. It can make your foot feel numb. It can make your toes feel numb, your fingers numb. You can lose use or function depending on the amount of pressure on the nerve and how that pressure does damage over time. So what we're teaching you is how to decompress the spine. So take each one of those vertebrae, the disc in between, and suck it back to where it needs to go. We've all heard people talk about, oh yeah, that's so funny. My driver's license says I'm 6 foot tall, but I just went to the doctor and now I'm 5'10". How is that possible? Well, that's gravity compressing everything. There's people walking around today who are not in pain and have compression fractures in their vertebra. So it's never the actual injury. I shouldn't say never. It's not always the injury or the diagnosis that's causing or creating the pain. Pain is a very complex subject and it causes fear and anxiety within us. So when I speak about relieving back pain in this 5-day challenge, I'm giving you the tools to help you go from back pain to back gain by applying these tools incrementally into your life starting on day 1. So right now we're going to talk about resting position, and this is horizontal, so you'll be laying down on a firm surface. Now if you see the setup, you're going to think, hey, I got a lazy boy recliner. I could totally do this without having all this funky setup. Or you might think, hey, I have a Craftmatic adjustable bed and I can make any angle. Those two thoughts, although great, and the devices are expensive and comfortable in the moment, they actually don't lend to what we're talking about. So we want a firm, flat surface. A massage table works very well. A padded floor, if you have nice thick carpet, or a couple of yoga mats stacked on each other, that's a good place to set up. And if your bed is moderately firm, that will work as well. As a last resort, some couches or sofas are wide enough, and when I say wide enough, it's the seat, and then also long enough, the length, how many people can sit on the seat, that you would fit completely relaxed in a laying down position. But if we have a house or someplace that we live in, we have room on the floor. And getting some cushion so that you don't hurt on the pressure points when you're laying down, that's going to be helpful, hence the yoga mats or a carpet or rug, area rug. Anything works. Then you'll need 2 normal pillows for underneath the head, how they're stacked, and then you'll need a couple of pillows or a fatter bolster, or even the ottoman or the seat of the sofa. If you were to set up in front of your sofa, you could have your legs up high. And in doing this position, what happens is we take you, number 1, going from vertical, gravity pushing. So we took your spine out of gravity, and then we're going to teach you how to create space while in that position. That's why it's passive. So once you get your setup, there is now space between those discs where there was less when you're vertical in gravity. So your circulation improves. And when your circulation improves, you get better oxygen delivery to tissues. Red blood cells carry oxygen to all your tissues. When there's better oxygen concentration in your blood, everything it touches heals faster. The other benefit of improving oxygen and blood flow is you also improve nutrient delivery. All the delivery systems within your circulatory systems are improved when there's less pressure or compression in the system. If you think of a garden hose and you turn it on and then you kink that hose, the water flow slows or stops altogether. So you can think of pressure or compression as a kink in your system. So we're taking all those kinks and compressive forces out, starting with the knees, hips, lumbar spine, mid-back, neck, shoulders. Chest is open, and it takes you first out of gravity, then it opens the front of your body, which is the opposite of what most of us are stuck in day after day, whether we're sitting at a desk, standing in front of a standing desk, walking, running, exercising. Everything in front of us is forward, so a lot of the populations ends up with a head forward, forward shoulder, rounded mid-back posture, which is called a kyphotic curve or kyphosis, and then we start developing terms like tech neck, and then it becomes accepted as though it's a normal process of aging. And the reality is, if you look at photographs from hundreds of years ago or even 75 years ago, old people still stood up straight for the most part, and that's because they maintained posture throughout their lives. But with a passive position, resting position, or passively seating with a better stack and position of your body, you don't have to do any work. So after your long day, you didn't get to do all the things you wanted to do for yourself. You just set your flat, firm surface up, get into that resting position for 15 to 20 minutes a day. Now, because it's passive, that means the more time you spend in the position, the better you get faster. So if you were to spend 15 minutes goes by, you're still comfortable, hang out. You have nothing pressing, hang out, stay in the position. You doze off, wake up 2-3 hours later. That's absolutely fine. The reason it's good, because it's passive and you're improving the circulation, the nutrient delivery, the oxygen delivery through the system. The whole time you're in it, you're getting the benefit. So if you fall asleep and end up sleeping through the night in the position, great. That means you've taken a step forward in healing. Something to consider though, most people, once they're in this passive resting position that decompresses their body, they get relief from things that bothered them for years within the first 1 or 2 minutes. Now, there are some conditions that the initial setup may bug you, bother you, and that's okay, because we can troubleshoot that and get it right for you. Depending on how much wear and tear or compression is in the system, we can troubleshoot it to create specifics for your case so that you get the benefit over time. When it's passive, there's no work involved, no input from you until you're ready to get up. Now, something to think about: when you're ready to get up, you don't just want to sit back up into gravity. Any healthy human should be able to move any way they want, but we're talking about people suffering from pain here. So once you've decompressed, you've gotten relief for minutes or hours, you just simply roll to your side and get up from your side. If your back has ever hurt really bad, you know that's your only option to get up. So what we're asking is that when your back is getting relief, you continue to do the things that support less pain and improvement in the overall system as it heals. Because every piece of our body is designed to self-heal and self-correct. So there is that regenerative process that's going on in the background at all times. We're just trying to exploit that and make it better and faster for your relief now.